Hello everyone, welcome to Barca News. It is January 31st, 2024, and it's reported that the Thiago Motta chapter is closed. Also, Deco has reached out to Hansi Flick for the Barcelona manager's job. And finally, Barcelona's newest signing has officially joined the club or joined Barca Athletic in order to begin his training. We have a lot to discuss, so let's begin. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Mo, and before we begin with the news, just a quick reminder to make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment. All of this helps this channel continue to grow. Also, if you are looking for any Barcelona jerseys or merchandise, make sure you hit the kit bag, and if you are looking to place any sports bets, make sure you hit the Bet Us. Both links for kit bag and Bet Us are down below in the description. Now, we'll begin with the news that Barcelona defeated Osasuna 1-0 at the Olympic Stadium in Montjuic, where Vitor Roque scored his first official goal with Barcelona. So congratulations to Vitor Roque and to Barcelona, who took home 3 very important points. And with this, the club has climbed from 4th to 3rd place on La Liga table. Now, I did do a post-match live analysis. So if you do want to hear my thoughts, opinions, and analysis of the match between Barcelona and Osasuna, make sure you check out the video on the channel. Now on to the next news, because it's reported that Joan Laporta and his board of directors want to make it very clear to the incoming coach, whoever it may be, that the basis of the project will be the young talent currently developing in La Masia. Now, Joan Laporta and his board of directors consider that this next generation of talented players currently growing in La Masia are incredibly talented and have a lot of promise. And of course, we have seen glimpses of this in Lamine Yamal, in Cubarsí, Héctor Fort, and Margiu. And as such, Joan Laporta and his board of directors want to make it very clear to whichever coach takes Xavi's job that he needs to develop, nurture, and grow this young talent, and that the basis of this project will be this young talent as well. Now, another reason why Joan Laporta and the board of directors want the new incoming coach to focus on the young talent is, of course, because Barcelona are not doing well financially. So they are in no position to make big signings. So the young talent will have to do. Now, speaking of coaches, it's reported that Thiago Motta chapter is officially closed, or at least it's officially closed for now. Now, as I reported before, Thiago Motta, the Bologna coach in the Serie A, was amongst the list of candidates that Barcelona were considering for Xavi's job. Given that he has done a great job in Bologna, he arrived and did a total cleanup of the locker room, getting rid of the veteran players. He's also done a good job nurturing the young talent in Bologna. So as such, the board of directors and Barcelona's directors were considering Thiago Motta as a possible replacement for Xavi Hernandez. Well, today it's being reported that the Thiago Motta chapter is closed because, as I reported before, there were a lot of doubts whether Thiago Motta would be able to handle such a big team like Barcelona with a lot of stars. They also didn't know whether he has enough experience to handle the pressure and the demands of being a Barcelona coach. So as such, the Barcelona board of directors have decided to move on with their search and move past Thiago Motta. And it's also reported that Thiago Motta himself has decided that it's best that he stays in Bologna, because even though it is one of his objectives or dreams to become Barcelona's coach one day, he is afraid that he might not have enough experience to handle such a big team, and he doesn't want the same thing to happen to him that happened to Xavi Hernandez, where Xavi arrived before his time, and as such, it did not work out for him, and that's what Thiago Motta is afraid of, and therefore the Thiago Motta chapter for now is closed, as both parties think that it's best if the search moves on. Now, speaking of the search for the next new coach, it's reported that Deco has reached out to Hansi Flick in order to establish contact with the German coach and in order to let the coach know that he is one of the candidates that Barcelona are currently considering to replace Xavi Hernandez. Now, as I reported in the previous video, Hansi Flick was the name that generated the most consensus within Barcelona, because Barcelona are now looking for a coach who has experience, who is proven on the big stage. They believe that they took a big risk with Xavi Hernandez that it didn't pay off, and as such, they're looking to make a safe bet now with a coach that's more experienced. And as such, it's reported that Hansi Flick was the name that generated the most consensus because he is a coach that does have experience, and he is more of a modern German coach, the kind of coach that John Laporta likes and talked about a lot when he was a candidate for the FC Barcelona candidacy. Now, Hansi Flick does have a short resume, but nonetheless a very impressive resume. He, of course, won the treble and a sextuple with Bayern Munich in his first season as a senior manager. He did not have such good luck with the German team, with the German national team, but nonetheless, we cannot take away his achievements with Bayern Munich. And as such, it's reported that Deco has reached out to him, letting him know that he's amongst the candidates that Barcelona are considering, and in order to establish connections with him as well. Now, as always, I do love to hear from you guys. Do you like the idea of Hansi Flick being Barcelona's next manager? Let me know down below in the comment section. Now, we will end today's video with the news that Barcelona's newest signing has officially landed in the city of Barcelona in order to join his trainings with the Barca Athletic. Now, the player I'm talking about is someone I reported about a couple of months ago. It's Ibrahim Diarra, the 17-year-old Malayan attacker who plays as a right winger but can also play as an attacking midfielder, as an interior as well. And he's someone that's described that's incredibly fast with very impressive dribbling skills, so much so that he has been nicknamed the Malayan Kaká. Now, Ibrahim Diarra was signed back in November, but there was no official statement because he's still 17 years old. So Barcelona will not be able to officially register him as a Barca player until he turns 18, which is December of this year. So most likely Ibrahim Diarra's official incorporation is not going to happen until the winter transfer market of 2025. But for now, Ibrahim Diarra has landed in the city of Barcelona, will be joining the Barca Athletic training so he can learn the Barcelona style of play. He can adapt to Spanish and European football. That way, once he's registered as a Barcelona player, he can hit the ground running. Now, Ibrahim Diarra caught Barcelona's eye in the Under-17 World Cup, where Mali ended up third in that tournament, and where Ibrahim Diarra ended as the second highest scorer of the tournament, having scored 5 goals. He was the highest assist provider in the tournament, having provided 4 assists. And as such, Barcelona signed Ibrahim Diarra through an agreement that they have with the Africa Foot Academy. This is an academy that develops football in Africa, develops young African players, and it seems that Barcelona have an agreement with this academy where Barcelona funds the academy, pays around, I think, 2 or 3 million euros a year, and in exchange, Barcelona are allowed to sign the 2 highest performing players at the end of that season. Now, Ibrahim Diarra was seen today at the Olympic Stadium in Montjuic watching the Barcelona and Osasuna match. And as always, I love to hear from you guys. What do you think about Barcelona signing Ibrahim Diarra? Have you seen him play before? What are your thoughts? Are you excited? Let me know down below in the comment section. So that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give me a like. Also, I'd like to invite all of you to please leave a comment down below, giving me all your thoughts and opinions about all the news that I share with you. And finally, I would like to invite all of you to please subscribe to the channel so you can stay current on all the latest news in regards to our beloved club, FC Barcelona. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the live podcast at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And as always, Visca Barça.